It's National Nutrition Month. I can't tell you much about that, but Molly Sweeney can. She's a registered dietitian with the Lehigh Valley Health Network. Molly, my wife's a dietitian. When I talk to her, always seems very happy about what she does. You seem like you love what you do. Why did you want to get into this? Why did you get into the field?
When I was a freshman in high school, my English teacher and I would have a discussion all the time about food and exercise. It was something that I really enjoyed. His mother was a dietitian. He goes, "You should really look into it." I'm like, I don't know what a dietitian is, so I did, and I fell in love.
Yeah, you seem like you really enjoy your job. You're very, very passionate about it.
I'm a nutrition nerd, no lie.
All right, let's go from there. Yeah, some tips. You had some tips for us on National Nutrition Month for everybody who's watching out there.
So it's important to eat slowly. It's important to eat your breakfast. I always encourage people to get a wide variety of color. So you want to make sure you have your fruits and your vegetables. Doesn't matter, wide variety. Calcium, you want to drink your milk. And you kind of want to decrease your screen time as you're eating. When you eat in front of a television, in front of a computer, in front of your phone, you don't have the same pace of eating than when you just eat at a dinner table with your family.
Interesting. And you told me, I said, as soon as you came in, it was like confession. I said, oh, you know what? I had pizza because I was at Frankie's Pizzeria today doing a segment. I had pizza for breakfast. And you looked at me and you were like, at least you had breakfast.
Yes, I'm not the food police. Dietitians are not the food police. We don't walk around with a badge.
So is that, while it was that choice I made for breakfast, like you said, it was still helpful to even just have breakfast in general?
I think it's helpful to have breakfast in general. It kickstarts your metabolism. So as you go through the day, you have a little bit more energy.
And you were talking about staying hydrated. How important is that maybe? Because a lot of times maybe I'm thirsty and not, is that a thing? Like you could be thirsty and I might eat food instead?
It's a thing, yes. Oftentimes people mistake being hungry for they're actually thirsty. So if you're hungry after you eat, if you drink a little bit of water, sometimes that feeling goes away.
So what do you do on a daily basis? What's your job really on it? What's it like every day as you're working with the Lehigh Valley Health Network? I should say maybe it changes every day, but what are you doing at the Lehigh Valley Health Network?
It changes every day. There's 4 of us that work for Lehigh Valley and Hazleton full-time. 2 are at the hospital, and there's 2 that are out in office settings, pregnancy clinics, cardiology, endocrinology, oncology, outpatient, and then we also work within the fitness center as well.
Okay, this might be, let's say, a dumb question, but maybe it is. Different people, I guess, have different needs. If you're pregnant and you need certain nutrition needs, oncology. So is that true? Like different? It's different for different people.
Each person is different. There's no one fit all. Everybody has their own tailored need, and that's what we as dietitians try to do. Everything is individualized.
Interesting. And now if people are curious and they say, hey, I think I want to see a dietitian, they can do that, but they need a referral from a doctor?
Yes, referrals from a doctor. It doesn't have to be a primary care physician. It can be a specialist.
And our friends at the Health and Wellness Center, at the Fitness Center, I did a story on them, a lot of them Hazleton area graduates, former athletes. Check out some of the video. Maybe I'll put it up now. If you go there, you said you get 1 free consultation. You get to sit down with the dietitian once.
As part of the weight management program.
Weight management program.
Yes, anybody that participates in the weight management program are set up for an hour with the dietitian.
Is it hard sometimes because food is so basic? We eat all the time, and do people sometimes think, I know this, listen, I got this?
So people think that they know, but you want to eat to live. We're not living to eat. So it's changing the mentality and making sure that our foods are nourishing. They're providing our bodies with what our body needs.
And I wanted to ask if there's one thing people remember. They watch this however long, however many minutes this segment is. If you want them to remember one thing throughout National Nutrition Month, what would that be?
Make it a lifestyle. It's not a diet. Diets are temporary. A lifestyle is lifelong. So slow and steady wins the race.
Well, Molly, thank you for all of that information. We were just talking off camera. You said you're a food nerd. You have a vegetable shirt. You have, what else do you have in your collection?
I have plush vegetables, okay. a carrot and broccoli, and they travel with me when I go to different events in the community.
Nice. Do they have names?
Carol and Brock.
Nice. You were already with that too. What's your favorite food? Like when you're eating healthy, or maybe even not healthy, because you got to indulge, I guess, sometimes. What's your favorite food?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
Mm-hmm.
Natural or just any kind?
Natural.
Nice.
But not the one you need to stir.
Okay. Why is that? Is there a big difference between the two, or is it just a pain because you have to stir the natural?
It's a pain because you have to stir. I really don't enjoy lip gloss when I'm eating.
Well, this was a pleasure. Thank you so much. If you would like some advice with her, she works locally. She's with the Lehigh Valley Health Network.